Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to my 2019 New Year's resolution, Be the Change, where I broke up with fear, I broke up with shame, and I broke up with guilt. It has not broken up with me. I'm going to get started by reading my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Welcome back to everybody who's joined me before, and welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time. Every week for an entire year, I promise to do a video to have it for my New Year's resolution, and I'm still going strong, and I am really proud of myself for this because I've never been able to follow through with a New Year's resolution ever until now. So last week I was talking in my video about taking care of yourself and what I need and what I want and how to do that, and how I was never really taught how to take care of myself. So I'm learning, and as I'm learning, I'm sharing. And, a lot of this stuff that I have learned, I never knew, and I didn't know it when I was in it. I didn't know it till after I got through it. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today is when I was talking about taking care of yourself, I never knew how to. I never had boundaries, and I never had respect for myself, which honestly I did not know. And, I had invisible boundaries. I had boundaries that I wouldn't tell you what they were, but when you cross them, eventually I would let you know. I might not tell you the first time. I might not tell you the second time. I might not tell you the third time. I might not tell you the fourth time. But on the fifth time, I would flip out. And I thought I was nice. And I wasn't nice. I was scared. And I was scared to tell people how things bothered me. And what I found out is that's kind of, it's passive aggressive. So I would go along, and then flip out. So, that was really hard for me to know that I couldn't tell people what I needed and what I wanted. And that was, I didn't have respect for myself, and I didn't know how to get it. So as time is going on, I am learning how to have respect for myself. And a few of the things that I've learned how to do is how to ask for help and how to receive help. And I've had to go to counseling. I'm in support groups, and I talk to other people about it, and I pray to God. So I need all of these tools in order for me to have my boundaries and keep my boundaries. And so I never had boundaries with my child either. So what I did, and I didn't know any of this when I was doing this, I placed all my happiness on top of a child. And I just assumed if he had everything that I never did, he would be happy. And he wasn't happy. And one of the things that I realized, one of the reasons why he was not happy is because I wasn't happy. So I put all of my happiness on top of a little kid, and it was so heavy, and it was so burdensome, and I didn't know I was doing that. And so in return, he had no respect for me, and he had no boundaries. So I didn't realize any of this until he left for college, and my buffer, he was my buffer, My buffer went to college, and when he went to college, I had to find out who I was. And that was really hard, and it's still hard, and I'm still finding out. But as I am getting happier, my son is able to get happier too. And this is a process, and it takes time. And I do have boundaries now. And part of my boundaries is not doing things that aren't right for me anymore, and showing up for things when I don't want to be there. Do you think that you're lucky that I'm there when I don't want to be? It's horrible for me, and it's horrible for the person that I think I'm showing up for. I think I'm doing you a favor by showing up when I don't want to be there. I'm not. So this is a process. It takes time. I am trying to heal from all of this, and I know everybody else is too. But I know smothering my child did not work for him, and it didn't work for me. And I asked him today what would have made him happy, and he said, honestly, he didn't know. So I was glad I got to have that conversation with him, and I wished I would have been able to ask him when he was younger, what can I do, or how can I help you, instead of assuming I knew and just doing what I thought he would want me to do instead of asking. So I'm learning how to ask what people want and what people need, and not assume. So I hope these videos are helping you, and they're certainly helping me be accountable. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Take care.